Hi, my name is Dannye Chase, and this is a reading of my story Branwen and the Three Ravens from the anthology Clamour and Mischief. This is a retelling of an old fairy tale about a young woman whose brothers are cursed to be ravens. Branwen journeyed with a sense of dread toward the Palace of the Stars, built in a place where dark fought with light, and neither ever won. But contrary to her fearful expectations, Branwen found herself in the most beautiful place she had ever seen. There was no garden this time, but instead an orchard of small, wide trees that turned their broad leaves to the dark sky. The ground beneath the trees was green and healthy and dry. Branwen knelt and put her hands on it, but it was soft with no hint of bones. Nor was there any clammy cold or suffocating heat. Here everything seemed to exist in harmony. The palace at the center of the orchard was not white stone, but opal, and it glowed like a living thing, changing colors as she moved around it. Branwen climbed the steps and arrived in a gallery, large and open, with no ceiling. One wall was painted black and decorated with thousands of little white ornaments. If they were meant to illustrate the constellations, then they were for a sky that Branwen had never seen. On the opal floor were hundreds of little black chairs arranged in rows, and in nearly every chair was a star. They were pretty little things, with blonde hair made of stardust, wearing hazy comet's tails like clothes, with delicate little hands and faces that glittered like diamonds. All of the stars turned to face Branwen when she entered, and one of them said, "Oh, it is a human child." "I am not a child," Branwen said. "My parents did not send me to obey an order. I come on my own and seek my brothers who have been turned into ravens. The sun would not help me, and neither would the moon. You are my last hope." "Sit down," said a star, "and let us look at you." Branwen found an empty black chair, and it was a size too small for her, but she sat, and the stars gazed at her. Branwen had spent some of her childhood hours staring at the stars, and thought it very odd to learn that the stars liked to stare back. "You are very pretty," said a star finally. "You may stay here with us." For the first time, a bit of cold crept along Branwen's skin in between her shoulders. "I'm very sorry," she said, "but I must continue on my journey." "To what end?" asked another star. "You said that we were your last hope, and we cannot help you." Branwen stood up at once. She loomed over the little stars. "My brothers told me that they were cursed by the sun, moon, and stars," she said, "and none of you will admit it. Why do you tell such lies?" One of the stars hummed a little. "I am very old," she said, "and in my lifetime I have found that one should not always trust the tales told by ravens." "They are not ravens," insisted Branwen. "They are my brothers." "If they were not ravens," a star pointed out, "you would not be here."